YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, and Grand Hierophant Khatep welcomes you back to his northern realms here in Nagaron, where he's trying to break the remaining Dark Elves. There's not many left, and we should be able to take them out relatively soon, though we are waiting on some Scorpion recruitment with Khatep himself. And this army here needs to back up to where it can actually replenish, because there's plenty of attrition going on at the moment. I believe I had an army down here on the southern side of my realm here, just kind of waiting. Let's check out the different settlements. We're still waiting on a couple of population surplus here, and we're going to have a pretty good wait left, I think. So that'll be a while before we can get that. The level 5 being necessary for the War Sphinx units, which is why I'm trying to just save population surplus. You can see there we still got 13 turns. That's a lot of turns. It takes a long time to get that stuff all built up. Could build that. Let's just wait and see what else we need. We got plenty of money coming in right now. We got a tier 4 settlement coming there. Nagaron is tier 4. Needs a lot of population surplus to get to where it needs to be. Let's see. We've got the Shabti. We don't have the money for the Scorpion's Nest. We could go ahead and start building the Quicksand Swamp, and then we'll build the Scorpion's Nest. So let's save some of our money for that. And then let's just see if there's anything else that really needs to be built right now. And I don't think the answer is yes. So just go and make sure we've allocated skill points. Some of you may be wondering, Air, why were you gone for a couple days? Yeah, I guess I should have explained this to start off with. I was sick. Well, the first night actually was Valentine's Day, and I started feeling sick. And then the next night I was just straight sick. I'm still not feeling great, but it doesn't really hurt me to talk or anything anymore like it did. Unfortunately, couldn't even stay home from work. Stuff was just too busy, so I just had to plow right through this, which was kind of frustrating. But you know, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. Just works that way sometimes. Doom Prince. Yeah, we're gonna skip through all those. Alright, there we go. We can end the turn. We got a lot of different stuff we can craft in the mortuary cult. After this turn in, we'll go refresh that, just to kind of remind ourselves. What do you want? No. I don't need military access, and neither do you. Clan Rictus has eaten a whole bunch of attrition. I'm kind of hoping that Clan Rictus will go jack up the Lizardmen for me, and then I'll just backstab them, since it would be very polite of me to backstab Tretch Craventail. Man, I hate being away from recording. I really do. It feels weird. I like recording every day. Don't get me wrong, like there's some times where it's like, man, I just wish I had the extra time, but at the same time I love it, and I want to go do it. I think the only thing that I really like doing anymore that really makes me, like, that I would do to actually get away from record, obviously there's family time. Anytime I have the opportunity to just spend special family time, I do that. But getting outside, like hunting, fishing, shooting, like all that kind of stuff, like, man, I love getting outside. It's like I never get to get outside anymore because my day job is inside, and then, you know, of course I want to come home after that. I spend time with my family. Well, by then it's dark. It's like I never get to go outside. So I absolutely love getting to be outside. It's probably weird coming from a gamer, but I don't know, there's lots of gamers who like to get outside. This thing's pretty cool here, Destroyer of Eternities. Takes away 40 weapon damage, but puts it in armor piercing, and then gives 12 bonus versus large and heroic killing blow here, which, I mean, that's pretty cool. It's a nice weapon. We probably need to look at, like, which of our characters are still kind of vulnerable. I mean, Khatep. Yeah, Khatep's in good shape. His Lich Priest, Lure of Light, doesn't have a whole lot of stuff here. He's got this, will help keep him alive. This is really sweet. But we probably need to consider what we're going to give him from the mortuary cult. I'll take care of that here in just a second. Alright, we need some armor and weapon for this, this Lich Priest. So let's see, in terms of weapons, I mean, we can craft him this one here. It's a dang good one. Gives him more AP, bonus versus large. It's definitely Blade of Khatep. Wow, takes away physical resistance and armor. It's a hex, it lasts for 44 seconds. Only works on one enemy. Does give him magical attacks. I mean, it's pretty cool. This one would obviously be the most. Like, we need 300 jars. That would be a cool one, because then he'd have a bound banishment plus regular banishment. It doesn't give him as much in terms of how much hurt he's going to put on someone, but I mean, he's a Lich Priest, right? And that extra melee defense actually could go a long way. I really do want that one. Let's wait. Yeah, let's wait until we get the 300 Canopic jars. Said skip. There we go. Oh, I think we actually had just ended the turn and I forgot to do anything. Whoops. My bad. Whatever. We need to end the turn anyway because I'm recruiting all that stuff. I need to go ransack Ghrond. Did you like all that attrition, Craven Tail? I love that sandstorm thing. That's kind of a fun thing to throw at your enemies. Okay. I got plenty of money, which means... Hang on, where was it? It was Nagaron? Yeah, Nagaron. Let's put the Scorpion's Nest in here. So we're going to need that. This army has replenished. We're going to have to move it forward slowly, though, because of this idiotic attrition. I mean, I like the fact that there's attrition in some of these places, but when it's like this, where it's like right in your province, like eventually when you take it over, you should be able to call it whatever you want. There's a supply line or build a safe road or something like that. Like there's some kind of building, something you can do to get rid of that, because that's just, it's honestly kind of irritating that you like constantly take attrition in your own province. And it's only an unpleasant climate. I mean, it takes more than an unpleasant climate to cause the attrition, right? I mean, I can understand the attrition if I was out in a settlement that's like this, where it's like uninhabitable. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I understand this attrition right here is just like some kind of tundra attrition or something. Frozen regions. But, I mean, I don't know. It's just, it's kind of weird. It's like you took it over. You would assume that you could set up safe routes of travel through your own land, I guess. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what I want to do here. I got this one for public order. Let's go ahead and drop that in there. It's going to be 3 more turns. This army is ready to go. Melee defense for Tomb Guard and Chariot units. Leadership for Tomb Guard. There is quite a bit of Tomb Guard here, and that extra melee defense would make them absolutely beastly. Just make sure, I mean, there is this one that gives us more replenishment, which is nice, and more local recruitment. But I mean, all that defense for Tomb Guard is pretty cool. Let's try it. Yeah, I mean, it should give our guys pretty sick defense stats.
I suspect treachery.
Let's see, we've opened up Fate of Buna, Purple Sun. Let's just keep leveling those up. I don't need Tra's Necrotect right now. Tra's Necrotect. That army's moving. How are we doing on recruiting in these armies down here? I know they had like a long time in the making. We can get a lot more Ushabti now. Let's check our frontline armies because Okay, that one has plenty of Ushabti. There's plenty of Ushabti there. I mean, there's only 2, but that's enough. Yeah, I mean, that's enough. I kind of like having some of these units. Got enough there. Yeah, we can spread some of these Ushabti down to these armies now. There is this Necropolis Knight. Ooh, there's some Ushabti with great bow. I've got a couple of those in Khatep's army. We could replace a couple of those skeleton archers. Like when this army gets close enough, replace the take these Ushabti, replace the skeleton archers, and then get Ushabti with great bow into this army. I think that would be appropriate. Okay, yeah. All right, let's skip through this. I need 300 jars to be ready for the crafting for that Lich Priest. And we'll go attack Ghrond here soon and get rid of Ghrond. Looks like Malekith is over there, maybe. Oh my gosh, you talk forever. See, that's how it's done right there, Khatep. You just straight up reject them. Not interested. Got nothing to offer me.
Summon them. Defend your king, slaves.
I don't think it could hurt this guy to get the Flock of Dejaf because he's balance out those fast movers. And then he's already got good infantry backed up with these Ushabti. Let's just go ahead and put these 2, or no, it's still 5 turns till we can have that one. What can we just get him in the meantime? Let's plug a Tomb Guard in there real quick. 1 turn. Go ahead and oh, whoops. Oh, no, this will work. Let's swap the 2 skeleton archers for. I think we can get 2 Ushabti with great bow. Nah, that one's just gonna take attrition now because he can't move. No, I don't want the skeleton archers. Recruit, global recruitment. And we probably should have just stepped right back over because it takes 4 turns. Then the next one's going to take 5 turns because of it. I mean, I've already got to wait 2 turns for these scorpions. It might as well get us 2 turns closer to that one. I guess it won't be that big of a difference in the end because I'm already waiting on the scorpions. And I can't recruit the scorpions any faster over there. This army, that'll put them to 20 of 20. That army's 20 of 20. Ooh, I have almost enough jars. I could get another Casket of Souls. Gonna take up quite a bit of my money, but the Casket of Souls is a very handy unit. Maybe give that to Khatep here. Let's get that casket. Okay, he's now almost full.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Let's throw one last Tomb Guard there in that army to kind of round it out. And army's busy recruiting. Let's get another halberd in there. Wouldn't hurt to get a. We need a Lich Priest in that army. So we'll take care of that here soon too, but that's going to require some jars that I don't want to spend right now.
To your king.
Aspect the Dreadlight, Doom and Darkness. Kind of want to level up Doom and Darkness first. Doom and Darkness is just so good at breaking enemy armies. It's like super good. Alright, I want to get out and conquer some territory here. Assault garrison success. No one cares. I don't care about your schemes. Picked up some extra jars. Negative growth. Got it. Negative growth. It's always a good thing.
Where is this? Now we go.
Let's move Walkoff up here.
Stand sentinel.
Put him into his camp. Get ready to siege Ghrond. 4 turns. This army's ready to go. Let's just move as far as we can. Okay. Go ahead and build this up, because that's going to open up more units. Yeah, this is good. I mean, we're starting to go crazy with the number of units available to us, and that's exactly what we want. Let's go ahead and craft this for our Lich Priest in Khatep's army. That's a pretty sweet craft item right there. So now he's gonna have a bound banishment spell on top of being able to actually cast a banishment spell. It's gonna be pretty sick. We can also get him a talisman. So armor and talisman. So we need to keep our eye on next. There are some armors available to us with what little we have, but I don't think that's worth it. We need to melee defense, physical resistance. This Armor of Eternity would be really good, but we don't have spices because it gives regeneration and a ward save. This one gives ward save and physical resistance. And the last one gives Scorpion Armor, which is damage resistance whenever their hit points go below 50%. So it's an extra 22% damage resistance while buffing attack and armor. I mean, the one I'd probably like to have the most here is this one anyway. So, but we don't have the spices. We need to get a hold of the spices. So let's look at talismans and see if there's anything we could save up for and craft since we don't have spices. Ward save, physical resistance. I mean, this one would be pretty good, and we can craft it at 200. That one's cool, but it's not that great. I think this one right here would probably be my favorite. So we just need 200 jars, which we should be able to get to fairly quick. I don't think it'll take terribly long. Okay, at least we kind of have a goal there on some of the things we're working on. Finish Canopic Jar Hoarder. Let's finish up all the skills up here. Skill point to deal out up here. Already done all the things we can do up there. Skeleton chairs. Let's give them ceremonial bandages. That definitely helps. Having some missile resistance, no doubt about it. Let's save our money so that we can build the big buildings. I might take a couple of turns and just start building all the little puny buildings I need to, but that's actually one of the things that's it's a bit annoying as Tomb Kings, but it's understandable. The fact that you can't just build buildings. It doesn't seem like you can build buildings as fast as you can with some other races, and I think it's because they've purposefully tried to make it, where you have to kind of earn it a little more since you get free armies and stuff like that, so you kind of have to earn your way through the buildings, and that makes sense. It just feels different from what you're used to normally. Not complaining. We need to think of what to do with these two armies. It would be kind of fun to dominate Tretch, like take him out. Little slithering Skaven.
Attend your king, slaves. My dynasty reigns supreme.
Okay, shut up. No one likes you. I'm declaring war on you.
Challenge me. End their existence.
Do I continue to take attrition as I hold siege?
To battle for the creator
Yes, I do.
God.
Screw that. That sucks.
Destroy them.
Which means that this army's got to get in behind.
Tomb King of Nehekara.
And we'll go ahead and hit them now.
They challenge me.
Still giving them the advantage. They do have a lot of blackguard. And that is no small amount of blackguard, but I have 2 caskets of souls. Casket of souls? 2 casket of souls? Yeah, however that goes. I'm not real worried about having enough archers. We should be able to swarm their infantry and overwhelm it. We just need to deal with the dragon dark shards. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad. We should be able to do this. Let's fight it. Key here is not getting any of our lords or heroes killed. And again, since Tomb King units don't rout, gotta be a little bit careful with that. We're gonna use the infantry to maybe start swarming some key walls, and then we'll punch a hole in the walls with the Casket of Souls, and maybe use some Ushabti to tear down a gate. But we have to be careful with the Ushabti because all the units they have up on the walls, like Dark Shards, can tear apart Ushabti real quick. Big hurry. So we definitely want some kind of throwaway units up front. Start the deployment. Yeah, I like that those guys will come in from the other side because then I can focus that other side while these guys focus here. Okay. Thinking of a good place to breach the wall. I'm thinking a wall breach. Probably right here. Yeah, let's breach the wall right there. Yeah, breach the wall there. Cavalry. Back a little Ushabti. Let's put the leadership and the Ushabti all in a group. It's a good place to protect them. Let's get all our infantry in a group. Well, at least this infantry. Meat shield units in a group. Those guys go on defense. Cavalry in a group. Okay, let's start the battle. And let's move our meat shields forward. Again, these guys are here to absorb dark shards. Okay. You will target where I tell you to, which is right there where that blackguard's at. Make sure and spread these guys out too. Give them a little better missile resistance. Move up some Nehekara warriors. Yeah, I don't like that the tower over there is focusing my artillery. That's not good. Let's go ahead and group these guys up. All the infantry over here. Cavalry, skeletons. Let's think about this group. So group 7. I just want group 7 to come up over here and get ready to bum rush. Cavalry. Let's line up our cavalry kind of against the wall safely over here. Out of the way. Same thing with the skeleton archers. And then group 6. Come support that. Okay, let's do it. Let's group. Let's, I don't know, just come up and target that or something. Okay, alright, we need to move up. We're trying to damage that wall segment so we can attack there. Attack there. Ooh. Not what I wanted. Attack there. We can fit. Nehekara warriors can attack here. Let's bring these guys up. Let's get group 1. Come tear down the gate. And let's just get some reinforcements pulled up. Ooh, we are taking a beating. How are we doing? Walls down to 35%. Let's actually... try to get him to target that as well. Let's get group 6. You all start working that gatehouse. Their gate defenses, or their tower defenses are pretty nice, actually. There, okay, well, at least we meat shielded a lot of the Ushabti coming in. I think we're gonna need extra help over here. Get up the walls already, dummies. Here we go. Got it. Infantry's coming. We'll get over there. That unit's pretty quick for a Tomb King unit. Need a halberd unit to go in with them. Okay, group 6, you're supposed to be destroying the gate. Thank you. Gatehouse is coming down. Wall's at 55% damage. We gotta take that wall down. I need the opening for my cavalry. Wall's at 68%. Okay, halberds have engaged on the walls. Is that gate down? Yeah, it is. Group 1, come in and attack the Death Hag. And then Fate of Buna, these crossbow cavalry, because they're going to be annoying to catch. Blackguard's coming down, that's also going to be a problem. We really don't have more magic than that. Oh, Buna got increased, the amount of magic it takes, that's right. Okay, the wall is down and we have a way through. I gotta pause it real quick because we need group 8 over here. And I need group 4 over here. Did we break the gates over here? Yes, we did. So that means group 6. Oh my gosh, it's just a blackguard. Yeah, group 6. Hang tight for just a second. Send in the Tomb Guard and then we'll charge in. Let's take a look at the close-up of the siege. It's quite the battle going on right now. So on the walls of Ghrond, the fighting rages. The gates here, there's a cavalry, and they're bringing some blackguard down from the walls. My Tomb Guard with halberds. Very defensive unit. Should hold out real nicely on the walls. Over here, some of my special Nehekara warriors already coming through. Tomb Guards coming in through the gates. And then my men starting to take the walls away from Dark Elves here. I'm not gonna lie, like the siege battles aren't super exciting, but there are some epic views if you take the time to appreciate them. Okay, group 4. Problem with bringing all this cavalry in is there's a lot of blackguard. Everybody over here first. Over here first. Group 8, same thing. Get over here. Let's start tying up infantry units. Attack them. Attack them. Group 6, you can now get in here. We've battered down some of these guys. Let's get back to group 1. Alright, all my lords are safe for now. We got another Buna. Let's use it on this blackguard that's holding on. We don't have any good magic for... Let's use our Necrotech, do a little bit of healing. Actually, I don't think that Necrotech is close enough to do that healing. Yeah, he's trying to get too far away, so forget it. Yeah, group 6. Ooh, that dragon. That dragon's gonna actually be a kind of tough unit to deal with. Physical resistance. Some physical resistance on this lord. Man, he doesn't have the That's a Helm of Discord. We'll take it. We pause it and just kind of see who's getting attacked here. This, yeah, Lemizesh is getting, he's kind of getting butt kicked here. But we're gonna use the Tormentor Sword on that dragon. Group 6 should be ready to focus down the dragon here because he'll be trapped on the ground. See if we can take him out. We hexed him with the Helm of Discord, popped him with the Tormentor Sword. Should be able to get some damage done. Okay, cavalry. We got a breakthrough. I don't want you going through that other door. There's a reason why I lined you up right here. Like, for crap's sake, come on. Can summon a new Shabti here. Summon it right in the middle of that cavalry. Dragon's going down. That healing is nice. It's going to be healing everything but constructs. Some of my constructs have taken a beating, but I don't have a Necrotech close enough to heal all of them. Let's see. I do have my Casket of Souls. Almost just kind of bring it over to the sides. How are we doing? The fight on the walls is good. Let's maybe get after that hag. Okay. Holy crap. Lost my micromanagement here. How are we doing on the wall? We need help over here. Get some help in there. What are you doing on the walls? Get down here. It's a Cold One Dread Knight that needs your attention. This Shabti's probably gonna die. Darn it. Yeah, it's going down, and I don't have a Necrotech close enough to help it. So we had Buna those guys out of existence. Get these other units back here. Cavalry pour on through. Group 6. Let's punch Group 6 back here onto the town center and attack the Dreadlord. If this cavalry doesn't get out of our way, we'll take it out. Okay, take the Dark Riders. Infantry at the gates about to give way. This unit's done great against the Blackguard, actually. We might lose a few units through here, but I don't think it's going to be terribly bad. I shouldn't have used that Helm of Discord yet. No, not Group 1. Crap. Focused. Skeleton archers in there. Get the magic Group 6. Alright. Let's just get up here on the town center. We're clearing out the infantry. Take out the Corsairs. Alright, we've finally broken through this over here with Group 1. I think we lost one Ushabti in the process. Now, kill the Dread Knights. They're not quite gone yet. They're fighting to the death, basically. I say basically. They did fight to the death. Impressive performance on their part. Seems a little bit unlikely in the current circumstances, but whatever. Let's take out these Dark Riders. Woo, man, I wish they could somehow optimize the frame drops when you get up into all this carnage, because even on my computer, which normally in a regular battle, it'll run like 80, 90, maybe even 100 frames a second. In a siege battle like this with a bunch of units, it drops all the way down to 23 frames. It doesn't look too bad when you're watching it, and it really depends on the angle. I think a lot of the dead bodies and other stuff like that will cause it to be worse sometimes. I got King Lamizesh there. Looks awesome, man. The character models for Tomb Kings are so cool. Alright, only now are the Dark Elves chain routing. Seems a little bit late for the chain route, but whatever. We punch through. That Tomb Guard's still there. It's going to cost us a new Shabti, a Legion of Legend. That's no big deal. The Shabti's kind of a big deal. That's a little frustrating, but I have a place fairly nearby where we can recruit it again.
The realm of souls fills with
Nehekara Warrior. Yeah, that's not a huge loss. We can recruit that pretty quickly. Let's go ahead and occupy, because that was a level 5 settlement, and I'll get to take it at level 4. Extra research rate. I mean, that's not very impressive, honestly. It's kind of a junk building. Kind of a trash building. We definitely want that. Get the extra gold. And I also need... We lost the Ushabti. Let's build that first. It takes a lot less time than the Scorpion's Nest, which we do want to build. I hope these guys... No, they could raise it, but they won't take it over. We could always get Tra's Necrotech to resettle that if they raise it. So it won't matter one way or the other. Yeah, there's not anything I can do for this army. They're just going to suffer some attrition here, unfortunately. On the next turn, I can help them. I think that is going to be all our time here. We got a full army here that's definitely capable and ready to do some fighting. Question is, who is it going to fight? I'm going to move it up here. I mean, we could actually leave it down here. Declare war on Tretch. Move forward with this army. Maybe one from the north comes down, because we don't need 3 armies to focus down what's left of the Dark Elves at this point. Okay. Let's just take care of the skill points that we have.
victory, yes!
Not that many. Canopic Jar Hoarder. 117 jars. Finish Jar Hoarder. Let's finish Replenish Troops. And in the turn. I need 200 jars before I can craft the next item. Lizardmen sent an intervention army up here too. So we really just need to wait and get Tra's Necrotech to resettle that, because that settlement's about to get raised. So Nagaron's going to soon be out of the picture. Wow, Malekith actually has an army there. And he's on Seraphon. Did that Lizardman intervention actually lose against Ashrak? I think they did. Which is impressively bad. Must have been a crappy intervention army. There you go, Chaos. Sweet. Critical failure. I love it when enemy agents die trying. I don't so much love that. Okay. Tombed in the sand. What did this army lose? What did this army lose? I can't remember. I think it was just a Nehekara warrior. Oops, wrong one. So we can pull back. Let's just throw the Nehekara warrior in there. And here on this one we lost an Ushabti, I believe. And the Legion of Legend Skeleton Spear, which was not that big of a loss. Flocka de Joff is back in 2 turns. Yeah, it takes 4 whole turns to get the Ushabti up here. I don't think we really need to worry about that, because we could just move back out of this settlement to where we can go re-recruit the Ushabti. So let's just march back that way. leave this army up here. It can go ahead and recruit. Ghrond, I've got the money to build the Scorpion's Nest up here. Start building some of these small buildings every turn. Okay, need more jars. Ready to end the turn. As soon as it's available, we'll get Petra's Necrotect. Ally has been attacked. The aggressor is the Order of Lore Masters. The defender is Hexodal. If I break the alliance with them, it's going to look really bad for me and everybody will hate me. So, sorry, Teclis. If I am going to betray the Lizardmen, I'm going to do it a little more straightforward without the backstabbing to try and maintain my image. What do you want, how is Malekith still strength rank 9? They have that one other province way over there. No, you can't have a peace treaty. But thanks for asking. It's funny how bad Malekith needs territory. He goes and wins that battle, and then just comes back and starts suffering attrition instead of settling.
Serve me well.
Leave me alone. I'm not interested. I think it's funny that I'm at war with one of their trade partners and those lizards are still like, hey, we don't care. It's all good. We don't care if you're at war with Teclis. Just be our friend. I think they're just worried about getting tomb stomped is the real reason there. Ooh, chosen of the gods. Ooh. Yes, please.
I seek absolution.
Oh, man. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, hang on. The plan's all falling into place here. Watch this. This army needs a new Shabti. There we go. Now, on the next turn, we can just recruit, I don't remember what all we lost in there. It was a new Shabti and, oh, the Legion of Legend. And one more turn, we can grab, like, the Flock of Tajaf or something to stick back in there. This army, we can go ahead and grab the Chosen of the Gods. We're going to have 5 Ushabti with a Great Bow, 2 Scorpions, a Titan, and a Casket, and all this Tomb Guard. Oh, plus Khatep's Casket. This army's going to be stacked, folks. Absolutely stacked. Mage Lord, Tomb Protector, extra Tomb Guard. That's kind of cool. Extra replenishment for Tomb Guard, which he does have in his army. But I think we were trying to build up all of his magic first because we haven't gone down this. This is actually a pretty cool, the Skull Storm. That's pretty neat. Let's grab that.
My liches advise a new action.
Okay, so we got the Chosen of the Gods. Still short just a few jars from what I need. Let's go ahead and start building some of these smaller buildings while we're just waiting. Wow, that one's 3,000. Let's go for the cheaper stuff first so I can get more done. Wouldn't hurt to put in this quicksand swamp here because that's a main chain settlement. Yeah, stuff like this. Easy build. We'd probably want to do the same thing. We'd probably want to have the quicksand swamp and the Scorpion's Nest there. If that's indeed what we're going to do, which it is. Nope, a Jar Hoarder. Because we need the units. Man, that sound trap's pretty cool, folks. Jar Hoarder. Jar Hoarder. Oh, you better believe we're hoarding jars like crazy. Get all of our guys decked out with awesome equipment from the Mortuary Cult. Oh, man, it's just taking too long to get the Sphinx units for my liking here. Hopefully that Petra's Necrotect's ready on the next turn, and we'll go settle that settlement with it. We need to destroy Har Ganeth, which we should be in a good position to do so now. Monument, weapon strength for melee infantry and armor. Yeah, let's do that. I'm not crazy cav heavy on all my stuff. Oh, we got another army capacity now too. Oh my gosh. We are going to be so ridiculously powerful. Did I say ridiculously powerful? Because I mean it. I mean, it's going to be ridiculous. Alright, Khatep. Let's get the flock of Dejaf back out here. Okay, now these guys are ready to go. Start pushing them forward and entombed in the sand. This is a full army. Let's just garrison them here for a short period of time and get our Necrotect. Where does he... Oh man, he probably comes all the way back here at our capital, doesn't he? That is so annoying. Faction's capital. Oh, it's gonna take him like 10 turns to get up here. It's kind of worth it though. Yeah, it's gonna take him a long time to get up there, but it'll still save me some time and effort along the way, so it'll be worth it even though it's a little bit frustrating. I know we want more Lich Priest as well. Oh, it's gonna use my jars though. Hold on, before we do that, let's go in here and craft this guy up another. Let's get him his talisman that I want to get him. I think it was this one right here. Yeah, let's grab him that talisman. I love how you can like deck your characters out with exactly what you want because of the mortuary cult. That is pretty slick. It's pretty neat. Skull catapults, casket of souls, Necropolis knights. Let's work on the ones for Necropolis knights first. I thought I told you only get in the settlement. Okay. We try again. Like, there you go. Alright. I hope there's not a time limit on that Patraz Necrotect. I hate that it has to summon your faction's capital. Someone ought to suggest a creative assembly that, for that particular rite, you should be able to summon that guy from any settlement. Like, just go recruit him from a settlement. I think that would be better. Perform the rite and you can recruit him from whatever settlement. I mean, I don't see why he'd have to be at the capital. Some people might think that that makes it too easy. I don't think it's appropriate. You should be able to recruit him wherever you want. I don't know. What do you all think? I think you should be able to pick him up wherever you want. Just seems like kind of a forced waste of time to make him go to your capital, since he's gonna get where you want him anyway. Let's continue the siege. We're about to get into another big siege here. Banishment, power drain. Oh, no, wait, ooh. Elixir of Immortality. Yeah, way better to get that first. Same thing here, Elixir of Immortality. That way we don't lose these guys, potentially. Alright, Har Ganeth. If it was a great fortress, it's not going to be for long. They do have some good units, but my Shabti with Great Bow should be able to lay waste to them. They may even be able to bring down the walls. Chosen of the Gods is such a cool unit. The way it has that arrow that splits, like an air burst or something. Start deployment. Okay. It's the same thing here. Look, these maps are exactly the same. I need to download a map pack. I think, I don't know if I'll do it in these campaigns I've already started. Well, I mean, I guess I could. It wouldn't hurt one way or the other. I could probably do it in a campaign I've already started. Let's actually take... kind of thinking about taking these guys, see if we can bust a wall down. Maybe off in this direction. Just have to be careful about how we do it. Titan, heroes, scorpions. Actually, not Khatep. Khatep stays in the back. That is one downside to Khatep being on this thing, is you want to use his magic, but he's not always in the right place to do it. Alright, these guys will be gate busters. Infantry, obvious, gonna rush the walls. Cavalry, if we make a hole, these guys are gonna go in. Shabti with great bow. Oh my gosh, those towers. We can't destroy the tower, but it looks like we can destroy it. Well, yeah, we can destroy a tower. Let's just punch a hole in the wall and get through the wall. I don't want to fight these guys on the walls. I'm gonna try and just punch holes. Let's see how quickly we can damage the wall here. Ooh, not bad, not bad. We're gonna get through pretty quick. Let's get some Tomb Guard ready to breach right here. That fort wall is not coming down nearly so quickly. We can't take a whole lot of that. It's gonna be brutal. This wall is gonna come down pretty quick, which means that we need to get our cavalry ready. Help punch through there. Let's pause real quick. Man, woo! Those exploding volleys coming from the tower are just gruesome. Let's go tie down those guys with that. I think it's the flock of Dijon. The flock of Dijon mustard. Let's get these fast-moving Ushabti and let's go punch a hole through that gate. These guys, you also go help with the gate. Group. Get up here. Get up here. Just gonna start moving this way too. Let's just start attacking something. Okay. Alright, so we should have everybody busy. So loose, bring that wall down. Oh yeah, wall's down. Let's see if our great bows can do any damage to some of this stuff. Okay, hang on. I had a... Yeah, this group right here needs to head for that hole in the wall. Hit plate. Same thing here. Up here. Jeez, that wall is not coming down anytime soon. Forget it. Let's refocus Khatep. Sorry, because I gotta find Khatep. Group 5. Let's take Group 5. Let's start pummeling some of these units on the walls that are getting easy shots at us. Holy cow! Man, that is just a gruesome bombardment. Start moving through the walls. Yeah, we can't sit still. It's time to get on through the walls, boys. There's Blackguard coming, so that's got to be intercepted by the infantry. Okay. Well, let me pause it again just real quick here. Group 4. Are these units coming down off the walls? I can't tell. I want to use my Ushabti with great bow to their best effect. I'll tell you what would be handy is to punch a hole in the wall, like get another hole in the wall, and have another spot to get through. Let's put a hole in the wall right there. Let's keep our Necrotect over here away from the Blackguard. Let's try and channel our units in the right direction. Definitely need another hole in the wall. Ooh, so risky though to use this banishment spell there. It's too risky. In fact, oh no, you know what we can do? Let's get rid of the banishment. Let's do fast protection. Time warp. And then let's start channeling a bunch of magic. That should help us own a lot better in this fight. I don't know why they keep pulling out with the Blackguard. It's honestly kind of frustrating. Okay, we got another breach in the wall. Let's take that breach in the wall. These guys busted through the gates probably, but I can't just attack straight into a Blackguard there. So let's maybe bring him over here to help take this breach in the wall. Let's go ahead and send the Titan. And sorry folks that I gotta do this, but it's too hard for me to try and take care of this all at once. Okay, let's do that. Told you all not to go in there. Pretty certain of it, in fact. Take guard with halberd, just get in here. Okay, go ahead and punch through right here. Okay, where's the shop to with great? Oh, we're getting shot up a little. Let's not sit back and get too shot up. Let's go ahead and bring them up closer. Because we're sitting there taking it at the moment. Let's go ahead and target that tower. Keep firing. Come on up. Okay, we got infantry. Let's get the infantry inside. Force these guys off the walls. Okay, our Titan made it through over here. Let's send our Titan. Let's actually send the Titan off towards the town center. Let him challenge. And probably the same. Hold on, let's just send like an elite crew here. The Scorpions and the Titan. Let's put them in a group. I guess I can't make any more groups because I got 10. Let's take group 10 and degroup it. Alright, because I want those guys in a group. Okay, let's push them back here. I got an idea. Should be fun. Okay, y'all split up and start attacking. Got some Tomb Guard through here. Shopti with Great Bow. Let's get on through. There's like a bunch of regular Shopti with Great Bow. Let's get in here and start owning. Attacking. I kind of missed an attack order there, obviously. There's group 10. Yeah, I gave you an order, so back here. Come on, let's go. Just ignore the Black Art Corsairs. They're not that important. Oh my gosh, man, that repeater is tearing us a new one. A few of those guys. Got those Black Art Corsairs. Let's go back and find our... How's Khatep? Khatep's doing okay. Okay, everybody's healthy. Everybody's healthy. Yeah, we're getting bogged down back here. These units can start moving back here. Shopti with Great Bow. Turn around and own everything. Same thing here. Just look at all these Shopti over here. Tell me you wouldn't have like a... You wouldn't need a new set of pants if you were the Dark Elves here. Oh my gosh. In fact, we need to see all those Shopti beelining for the town center as well. That'll be a lot of fun. Just kind of have them all just beeline in there. Group 10. Let's get over here. Hang on. Oh, he's gonna get away just in the nick of time. I was trying to hit him with the Shem's Gaze. He, not he, she. Yeah, talk about overrun by Tomb Kings, folks. These guys are, there are Tomb Kings all over, and just look at the flood of constructs roaming the streets. Yeah, not a good time to be a Dark Elf in Ghrond. Let's go ahead and end the battle. Whoops, I didn't mean to save the replay. End battle. So we need to get a Tomb Guard back. We did not lose any Shabti with Great Bow. Yeah, if it's just a Tomb Guard as our only loss, it's not a big deal. I am going to raise this settlement, because I don't want to settle it. And Flock of Dejaf. Yeah, no big deal there. Let's raise it. Okay, let's see if we can start force march back towards the arena. These guys leveled up. We should probably give him a skeletal steed. Alright, so that was good. Had a good battle. Got folks leveled up. I think we put that talisman on. Look at this Lich Priest, man. He's getting pretty pretty buff. He should have his yeah, he's got a 15% ward save, 5%. Look at all his debuffs to cooldown time, poison attacks. I mean, this guy's pretty legit. Doesn't have huge attack or anything, but I mean, he is gonna be, for not having that many hit points and low armor, he's going to be significantly more tanky and annoying to kill. And that's what we're going for with that right there. It's going to make him far more annoying to kill than he should be, because he's going to be regenerating and causing all kinds of problems. So I love it. Absolutely love it. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. I think it's going well. How'd you like all those great bows, man? Those guys dominate the siege battles. They're going to be great for siege battles. We got a lot of other good stuff going on. Tell me what kind of units you want to see. What we should do with the new, because I can get another army down here, plus I already have these two. What should we do with these armies? Who should I attack? Should I attack Tretch, or should I attack the Lizardmen? Appreciate MSI sponsoring the channel. Appreciate you all being here. If you're enjoying the campaign, make sure to subscribe so you see when the new episodes come out. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I'll see you soon.